Hello guys, welcome to this TensorFlow tutorial, and in this tutorial I'm going to show you how to install TensorFlow on Windows, Linux and macOS. So let's get started. So first I will start with the Windows, and as you can see here I have created a project folder and I'm going to install the TensorFlow in this folder. So open this directory into CMD. For that, click here and type CMD, and now you have opened the directory into CMD. So before installing TensorFlow, I would suggest you to first check whether you have installed Python on your system or not. So to check, you can write a command Python and then double hyphen version to view the installed Python version. And as you can see here in the result, I have installed Python 3.10. And after checking this, then you need to proceed for installation of a TensorFlow. And if you have not installed the Python on your system, just go to website python.org/downloads, and here you will see download the latest version for Windows and download the Python and install on your system. Here, before installing the TensorFlow on your system, first let's create a virtual environment. And as you know, creating a virtual environment is a common practice in software development, particularly in languages like a Python. For creating a Python environment, type a command Python, then type m, then venv, and using this package we are going to create a virtual environment. After that, specify the environment name. So here I'm going to give environment name like a TensorFlow env and hit enter and wait for a while. It will create a TensorFlow env named environment in your directory. As you can see, you have successfully created the environment. So to view the environment in the current directory in Windows, type command dir, and now here you can see your environment name TensorFlow env. Now this environment contains a activate file to activate this environment. So to activate this environment, type a command dot slash env slash scripts slash activate, and now hit enter. The system cannot find the path specified, so let's fix this error. So the problem is that here I made a mistake. So here I need to specify TensorFlow env instead of this env, because we have created the environment name TensorFlow env. So again, type dot slash TensorFlow env, then scripts, then slash activate. Now hit enter, and if you see something like this TensorFlow in within a parenthesis, then your environment is activated. Now to install the TensorFlow, what you can do, here you need to type pip install, then write TensorFlow and then hit enter. And as you can see, looking in indexes and it accessing the website something called py.org, and wait for some time and it will install TensorFlow on your system. And as you can see, it downloading the TensorFlow version 2.15, and now download is started. As you can see, it's taking time because with TensorFlow it install bunch of files. So wait for a while and then we will proceed to check for installation of a TensorFlow. Now if you see something output like this in a terminal, then you have successfully installed Tensor. And let's verify it. And for that, you need to open a Python shell. And to open a Python shell on a Windows or in terminal, write a command Python and hit enter. Now if you see here like three arrows, then you are in the Python shell. Now to check if you have installed a TensorFlow or not, so you need to execute a command tf.version from the TensorFlow. And for that, first you need to import the TensorFlow. So type here command import TensorFlow as tf and hit enter. After this, it shows again that three arrow. And now here you need to call the command tf.version, a version command to check the version of the installed TensorFlow. So write a print, and within print type a tf dot, then double underscore, type a version, then again double underscore, and then close the parenthesis of print function and hit enter. As soon as you hit enter, you can see here the version of the TensorFlow is 2.15. So you have just installed the TensorFlow version 2.15 on your Windows system. So this is how you can install the TensorFlow on your Windows system. But as you can see here, I've installed the TensorFlow in a specific folder that you can see here, project, and within a specific environment like a TensorFlow env. And you can install the TensorFlow globally, and for that you need to open the command on your computer like this, and after that you are in the terminal, and here from here you can install the TensorFlow globally. And for that you need to type command pip install TensorFlow and hit enter, and it's going to install the TensorFlow. I'm going to cancel this because I don't want to install this TensorFlow globally, so I will interrupt the operation by pressing a key Control C. Now you can also here create an environment like a type a Python, then mvenv. This is the package that we use to create an environment, and then specify the name of the environment, tens.env, and hit enter, and it will create the tens.env environment in the current directory, and where you can install the TensorFlow. And now, as you know, to activate this environment you need to type a command dot slash, then environment name, which is tens env slash scripts slash activate, and hit enter. Now the environment is activated, and here you can type pip install TensorFlow. And again, I'm not going to install here, I'm going to interrupt this operation. And as you can see, you can install TensorFlow in a specific folder or globally. And let me show you, you can also install in any of the drive that you see here. So here you can see Windows C. You can also install here, create a folder, create an environment, and install the TensorFlow using the steps that I have told you. So this is how you can install the TensorFlow on a Windows. So at last I want to say, don't forget to subscribe our YouTube channel, and thank you.